I can't play it. Okay, so that was a test to see if that worked. And if you're around, hi. It's not a Wine Wednesday. It's not an anything day. We're just seeing if a few more things can work. And I'm hoping that someone will join and talk about algae reactors, but it's quite late. So I'm playing again. You know me. So bear with me here a little bit. I just want to see what would happen. And I think I already put a link in, so you can join if you want and chat with me. But if not, since it's so late, I'm just going to play. So if I wanted to, let's see. If I wanted to tell you about my seahorses that are just so awesome, then I could go like this, I think. Let's see. Oh, no, wait. And if I went like this and paused it, and went like this and scooted it over. Sorry, guys. Well, nobody's watching, so we're good. Late night always has benefits. Okay. And if anybody does come while I'm playing, I really want to see some algae reactors because I think I said scrubbers earlier, sorry. But I'm going to talk a little bit in a minute about how I use algae in my aquariums. But I really want to build a DIY algae reactor. I'm thinking that would be so cool. And I want to see how it works because scrubbers work so well for me. So, but again, just kind of testing. I didn't do my hair for this. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. But I want to see if at this point, if I say, okay, so I want to show you my seahorses. So we're having this intellectual conversation, and I'm explaining seahorse feeding. And seahorses feed so well, and they're so awesome. So let me show you. Shall we? All right. So then I would say share and present to everyone. And then I would go over here and press play. And I want to know if you guys can see it, or if you're still seeing me, or if you're seeing nothing. Or can you see, at this point, the seahorses? That's what I want to know. It's not looking like you can. Dang it. Okay. So then, if I went to screen sharing and chose this application window and shared it, if I could then show you guys, what am I doing? My awesome macros. So I want to see, I want to know if you guys can see me clicking through my pictures. Because I'm trying to figure out, the reason I'm doing all this, I forgot to explain, sorry. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do different things. I have this really amazing opportunity to show you guys some sea dragons and have the owner of the sea dragons come on here and answer all your questions and tell you about their behaviors and you know, just explain all about them. And I really want to do a good job with it. So I'm doing all these practices to get it right so I can make sure that I know how to keep everyone else quiet if I use Hangouts, so that the owner can talk. And if not, then, you know, use OBS. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. So sorry if I wasted your time. But I also did figure out, and I want to know if you guys can hear me while seeing macro pictures. I hope you can. But I also wanted to make sure that everyone understands that if you want to participate in Wine Wednesday, you do have to click the bell. When you subscribe to my channel, you will have to click the bell so that they tell you when I'm live, because as we all know, I'm late sometimes. And, you know, whatever. But if you want to make sure that you're in on the live videos, you will have to click the bell so that you know when I go live. Otherwise, you will never know. Unless you want to sit around and wait on me, which I don't suggest. But, all right, so there we've done the pictures. I just want to see. And I do obviously use macroalgae as a display, in a display to make the tank very pretty. And the seahorses love digging around in the macros to find food and etc. So I just wanted to make sure. Oh, shoot. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Here. Gosh darn it. Now tell me if we can see the pictures. I don't know if you can. Or if you're just seeing my download. But we'll find out. We'll find out if you can see the pictures. So I just want to know if you're seeing flashing pictures or just my screen of downloads. Okay. And I'll see it in a minute. But anyhow, hi. I'm back. So let me minimize this in case anybody is up and does want to join. Let me see here. Hey, my opinion. Okay, exploding thoughts. So I have a black screen. I'm going to have to rewatch it to see what I did right and wrong. Sorry. Do you guys see me now? I hope. I hope you see me now. And I need to know if this link works to join. So if anybody feels like it, the link is in the comments. I wish I had, okay, cool. And I need, y'all ought to join me. Just turn your cameras off. I just need to see if I can handle this where if I have somebody important on a hangout talking to me with sea dragons in the background, and we're talking about their behaviors, and it's really important. I want to make sure that, you know, I can not let other people join. And I know I could just send him the link, but I want people to be able to join at some point. So, anyways, if you feel like joining, feel free. But if not, I'm going to go back over here. Okay. So, and if anybody does join, I'll have to click back here. I get it. All right. Okay. So anyways, how are you guys? How's everybody doing tonight? We're not doing a Wine Wednesday. Okay, my opinion says he's on his phone. And we practiced this last night, and I'm guessing that if you're on a phone, it doesn't come through. And I actually wanted to test that. So I'm going to join my own live link here and see, because I was wanting to show you guys some of the ways I use algae. But let's turn that down and see here. Because I was wanting to show you guys the ways I use algae. But let's turn that down. I'm trying. And see here. Okay. All right. So here I am on this again. And I'll turn it down and move it away. That's not okay. And you can't see it. No, that sucks. I'm sorry, guys. gonna get that off in a minute. But I wanted to see what we're hangout. Okay, I see. Some of the users just cannot do it. All right, that sucks. All right, so then I'll turn that off. Sorry about the echoing. Let's turn that off. Sorry about that. All right, so, okay, well, how is everybody tonight? My opinion, how you doing? Sorry that I didn't get back to you right away about Wine Wednesday. This week is going to be so cool because I have something really cool planned, and I have a new computer on the way that's going to make it really work much better, and I won't be all echoey and all crazy. But tonight, I was wanting to talk about algae and how different people use algae in the aquarium. Obviously, I use it for multiple reasons. I have tanks that have everything from refugiums to whiskey makes things go around. My opinion says whiskey makes things go around. And here in this house, we do wine. But either way, by the way, I'm skipping around a little bit, but the person who's going to talk sea dragons with us, I found out that he's actually a Pinot Noir fan, and so I got me some, and that's what I'm drinking on tonight. Getting ready, you know. I have to get ready, right? But I know Rico's over there doing a big live stream, so really I just wanted to play around. But I am curious if you guys use macros in display tanks, or if you use them for nutrient reduction reasons, or if you use them at all, and you know what your process is with them. Because I am working on writing, a lot of things, and I'm trying to find the line that you don't cross, because I'm all about quarantine. You guys know I'm all about quarantine. And with macros, I also quarantine, but I just do things differently. So I was hoping that I could get on here earlier, and I failed. But I was hoping that people could get on here and talk about what they do. And I'm going to be searching for someone who's doing one of the reactors because I really want to do one. But that's the one thing that I have not done with algae for the aquarium, because I've got on my Erectus display, I've got the scrubber that just kicks butt and doesn't take names. It keeps it literally runs my tank, I would have to say. I have other equipment, of course, but the scrubber is the bomb. My opinion said no macro yet. Hey, Lisa, join me, girl. Really, seriously, I need to practice some things. I'm trying to practice, and I can't get anybody to get up here with me. So get up here with me, but if you can. But just for a second. But anyways, my opinion says no macro yet, but thinking of dragon's breath. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, actually, once I jumped into macroalgae, I was so shocked at. Oh, Lisa says, "What's happening, babe? You look so beautiful." Thank you. I actually did not do my hair, so you just made my night. But really, honestly, I'm practicing because I have a really big live stream coming up that's really important to me. And I want to make sure that I can do things the way that I want to do things. I want to have things in the background and crazy stuff. But I thought, might as well keep practicing. And I want to make sure, like I said, that I know how to work things. And I really do want to find somebody who has an algae reactor to kind of show us how they did it, what they've got, how it works. But I got on here too late, so we might have to redo this one, you know. But I'm basically just chatting. That's it. So just chatting. And I know you support me. Thank you so much. I'm so tired of doing these streams where I'm like, I'm just practicing. I hate doing this, but I got to learn how to get it right, you know? So jump on here if you feel like it. Oh, Murphy did Rico's live stream today. That's awesome. I wish I would have been there to ask about the new baby. But let's see, too, if this makes any difference. Paste. Oh, no, that's going to make it back. Oh, no, this should be the redirect. So let's see if that works. If anybody feels like it for just a second. Lisa, see if that one works for me. That's the redirect, so it should. But my opinion, you'd be proud. I'm double-fisted tonight. It's been that kind of day, so, you know. But what I was talking about, in case, hey, there's Lisa.
There I am. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm just sitting here with the kids in my pajamas. Yeah.
So tell me, what were they doing on Rico's stream all day? I missed it.
So Pat and Rico actually went to Chicago the other day, and they picked up a tank from a fellow reefer. So it's a 120 Peninsula style tank. So there was some what are they called? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank right now. Anyway, so those overflows, that's what they were. There were two plastic overflows inside at the end of the tank. So Pat was sitting there all day trying to take these things off, and he's resealing it and whatever. It was a good day. We learned a lot, to be honest.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
Well, I thought I tuned in at one point and saw that he's working on it. Is this going to be the new build that he's going to do? Is this?
Yeah. So though he actually has two tanks in his house right now, but the one, for some reason or the other, he can't grow corals into it. So he's hoping that this new build, he can make another reef out of it.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Say that one more time. I was playing with settings.
It's okay. So he has two tanks in his house already, but the one tank, he just has problems with, who knows, it's probably just a curse of the tank with keeping corals in there. He has this other system that's absolutely flourishing with life, and it's so gorgeous. Mm-hmm. But so this new build, it's a bigger tank, and so he's going to make that into a reef as well. Awesome. So it's going to be, or maybe he may even just do frags, who knows? But so I'm looking forward to it because I'm about to start my own build. Mm-hmm. And we're sort of in the same kind of process with it because he's resealing that tank and I'm resealing mine. So it's like we're in this together. This god awful mess is what I say. I'm like, it's horrible dealing with silicone.
Well, no, I was going to say that's so cool. That's one thing I've never had to do. I've never had to reseal a tank. I can't even imagine. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's an awful mess. It truly is. Yeah.
So I'm curious though. I mean, I think I'm remembering this is going to be your first saltwater tank.
Yes, and I'm really stoked about it. It's just it's taken longer than expected, just because my husband was in a car accident.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was really bad. He got hit by a semi truck, and it was terrible. So he was off of work for a bit. So of course, him being the only really income at this point, because I'm a makeup artist, so I only work during summers, really.
Hey, I need some tips. But
no, that you look fabulous, girl. So you just do you. So that kind of set us back with paying our bills and whatever. So bills come first, obviously, but I'm getting there. It's coming.
I'm excited. I want to help.
Right, as soon as I met you, and I was like, oh my God, seahorses. This is like a fantasy, like something that I probably never, ever accomplished, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to figure out here, I'm so new to this. Video. Is this Coral Video?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Do you have an algae reactor? Because I really want to see one.
Let me think. No, behind me I have 18 protein skimmers and 10 UV fixtures, but I don't have any. I don't have any algae scrubbers. So I mean, all you really need is a light source that is friendly to grow green algae, right? And you want to be able to remove it. So in the past, I mean, you see these ones that are coming out now with the LED down the middle, and they have the heat sink on top. You can make them from clear PVC. That's another option. You don't need a clear acrylic tube. You can just wrap some LED around it. So you want something that's red, like a red LED source, or a like a 5400 or 30,000 Kelvin, something that will promote green algae growth, and that is easy to clean. So, and it's a balance of, do you need it versus do you want it? No, you guys. I say you guys because I'm not actively keeping seahorses, but you would want macroalgae in. I talk like an American. Macroalgae in macroalgae in your tank. No, I've just been I've been abroad too long. And I say algae professionally. So, but you want a macroalgae in your tank for something to hold on to, right? For something for your seahorses to hold on to. You don't have to have all these fake anemones all the time. I see in tanks.
Farm Boy Reefer, actually, he made an algae reactor.
Yeah, See, because I have my friend Ronald actually use the PVC just like our guest is talking about, and I have an awesome scrubber in the sump of my display tank. Believe it or not, I've got algae in the display and in the sump, and it sounds crazy, but it works perfectly. But yeah, that was my real curiosity was the reactor, because I see these new machines and I see all these DIY videos, and I don't know. I just kind of want to try
my
one.
YouTube channel has my DIY protein skimmer from like 10 years ago, and I made other things since then. I made like a GFO reactor and other things for work that I didn't film. But I mean, seriously, all you need for an algae reactor is some sort of like plastic stool or like a milk crate, right? Like a literal milk crate, and you put a 2-gallon cookie jar on top, right? You get a bulkhead, you put your outflow from your tank into the cookie jar, you slice some holes in the bottom so the water can flow through the cookie jar, and you have a yellow or a white light source beside it. And this all can hide in your sump if you have the space, or in your case or whatever.
I'm sorry to interrupt. What I'm thinking is that I'm going to have to do this live. Of course, I'm going to have to build this live, right?
Yeah. No doubt. And I know Dave Nano's tank. Dave's Nano, Dave. He has some sort of algae thing as well. I'm not sure. He just ordered a crap load of different algae as well. So you might want to check him out too, because he does DIY builds as well. So there's a few really knowledgeable, experienced guys out there that are going to lead you in the right direction. And I'm sure even if you approach them and just said, listen, can you kind of one-on-one me with this and just give me some really good insight so you can take that and flow with it to make it your own. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm actually the people that I'm actually the person that people ask questions a lot about algae. And, the reactor is the one thing I haven't done, so that's what I want to do. But I'm going to check out the people you suggested, because it definitely works. Are you planning on doing a refugium or anything like that in your tank, the new tank?
No, I'm literally starting off with a 40-gallon with just hang-on back equipment for now, getting my feet wet, so to speak. And then I have my other freshwater. I have 4 other freshwater tanks.
I went to your channel. It was great channel.
So the 75-gallon that I have my African cichlids in, I'm thinking if I know I'm going to want a bigger tank. So I'm thinking of getting them another tank, or even just buying a brand new tank for a bigger saltwater and having a sump system for that, and just running an external filtration kind of refugium type. Yeah. But we'll see. I'm like, I have yet to grow anything. So other than a planted tank, right? Yeah. Jumping the gun here.
You did. You said you did planted, right?
Yeah, I have a planted tank. But recently, my kids, well, they dumped something in there. None of my fish died, but all my plants melted. And I had some really rare plants that were really hard to keep. And they're all gone. So now I'm slowly getting it back. And now there's new growth and everything. But it was just, I was like, what did you guys do?
Right.
What did you do? Yeah. And the water was tinted. So I knew it was something. Like, I'm like, what did you? And they still have yet to tell me. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I don't know.
I have something exciting. I do. If anybody else does join, or I'm not even able to see the chat right now, you guys.
Neither am I. So
okay,
sorry.
So tell me if I'm missing anything. But I have, Kevin, I have an exciting opportunity. I was tagged on a post earlier for ghost pipefish. Ghost pipes, is that how you would say it correctly? That don't do well. And so I'm curious, actually, I'm very curious to your opinion on if that would be something that that you would think that someone who could, who was pretty familiar with conditioning, but not at the level of a biologist or marine, is that something that they should stay away from, or what do you think?
The selenostomus something? Is it the cyanopterus or something? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's the little frilly pipefish. We don't have. No, actually, I can try to look it here. I could try to look it up. Well,
I think that's something cool, definitely, and especially if you have no kind of experience with it. I'm always up for learning. You know what I mean? So if you have this opportunity, go for it.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
No, whether you want to share it or not, that's like, you need to weigh that out. But if it's something that interests you, why not? You only get the opportunity once, right? Like, who's to say this is going to happen again? But then again, you could buy them on your own when you're ready. But
yeah, and see, well, I'm a very Lisa. We know each other from YouTube and Rico's, and I'm making so many friends over here. But on Facebook and in other places, I'm a big, huge advocate of captive breeding and of if it's possible to buy captive bred animals. So like all of my seahorses are from a breeder. They're all from someone, who an experienced professional who bred them for the hobby. And actually, I'm writing about something having to do with that. But the point is, I have never ventured out into trying to condition and truly quarantine and treat something myself. So
okay. I see. I didn't understand that.
An experienced professional who bred them for the hobby.
Oh,
and actually, I'm writing about something having to do with that. But the point. Sorry, guys.
I muted him. It's my opinion. Sorry, my opinion. You were getting big back feed.
You need headphones.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa, I have a question really fast.
Yeah.
You're so and it's thank you, but so you are able to. So anybody in the hangout can mute anybody.
Yes.
That's the other thing I'm practicing for. I don't know if you guys all heard me. Probably did. I'll repeat myself real quick. I'm setting up for this really important interview that's important to me, showing sea dragons, which I love, from a professional, and I definitely don't want anybody to be able to jump in. So I'm thinking I'm going to use a different software, but
okay. So the biggest thing is when you put out a link, right?
Yeah.
You want to take that link down as soon as possible. Like literally, I give people 15 to 20 seconds to click on that link. And you, as the host of this channel, can actually boot people out of this hangout. So if there's somebody that you don't want in this hangout, you can get rid of them. But as like me as a guest into the hangout, I'm unable to get rid of people. But anybody in this hangout room, so to speak, can mute each other, or you can actually block somebody from hearing what you're saying as well if you don't per se get along, right? So
right.
yeah.
And that's what I apologize now, because that's what I did to you earlier. I was playing with it and I muted you and you were talking and you like cut off. So sorry.
No, it's good. No, you need to play
trying.
with the buttons. No,
Right.
yeah, you need to do that because it's really important, especially with live streams.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of trolls, no matter what you're doing, they come in and they'll do something inappropriate and you could potentially be flagged for that. So you just need to be on guard all the time, right? People are idiots, bottom line. And you'll get it. You will eventually have that one person who's just going to try to ruin it for you, right? But yeah, so you can play with like mutes if you want a one-on-one with one person in the hangout. Mute the other people so you guys can have your conversation. Unmute when you want everyone involved. Like it's, you know, it's the way you want to run it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I was playing with OBS and I figured out last night, how to use that through Hangouts. I didn't think I could ever accomplish it, but I figured it out.
You go, girl.
Unfortunately, my computer isn't man enough to take it, but we'll have a new one on Monday, so we're going to do a little more practicing. But Wine Wednesday this week, I'm actually going to advertise because I plan to be ready, and it's going to be cool if it kills me. So,
well, I'll spread the word and get everyone up in here.
And just to let you know, because I kind of do that teeter-totter between, the reason I said let's talk algae tonight, algae, however you want to say it, is because algae, but it's because I really want to be able to do my Seahorse videos, do my reef videos, then live stream be, sometimes there will be a topic or an interviewee, yeah. But other times I just want to be able to do this, what do you want to talk about? Let's just chat, so, yeah, I totally lost what I was saying, to be completely honest, but.
No, you're good. You're good. It's all, I did my first live stream. It was like 2 weeks ago. And you should have seen it. I was a hot mess. I had someone in there with me trying to teach me what to do.
Right.
Because I was always in the Hangouts. I never held a Hangout. So it was much different. It's much different territory, especially when you're by yourself in front of the camera.
Right.
It's awkward. You know what you mean? You're just like everyone's watching me. And this is going to be viewable. Like, it's weird.
I do. Hey, I'm curious. Since you don't have any thoughts on seahorses, I mean, okay, I'm going to rephrase. I'm just curious, did you know before you met me or before you saw some of the videos going on lately on YouTube, did you know that seahorses, are being kept so easily these days?
No.
Okay.
I always viewed seahorses personally as something very hard to keep.
Got it.
And I never, I never ever thought more into it. It's not but you personally, your channel is going to bring so much attention to it.
Right.
And I bet you it's just going to boom because you're showing people exactly what to do and how to care for these delicate little creatures. And it's phenomenal. It just gave me goosebumps, to be honest. It's something special that needs to be really praised and, educate people about this because it is important.
Yeah, and and that's kind of why I was asking about the pipes is because my big theme song with Seahorses is, yes, I show everybody how easy it can be, but it's because we're buying from
captivity.
Right.
Well, see, and I didn't have that. I didn't know that. If these are possibly not exactly captive bred, that's a real decision that you yourself are going to have to really internalize and think about. Could you, this is going to be it's a crossroads, really, because you're an advocate for, captive bred. So
well, and I'm an advocate for captive bred, but I guess really it's just honestly it's more of a where am I at this point, because the professionals and the biologists and the breeders have to start with, they come from the ocean. You know what I mean?
To start with, yes.
And I've trained with them and I've learned from them, some of the top people. And so it's the step, but
it is. But look at the backing that you have on that. All these scientists and biologists, like they're going to do this to better that species, right? So exactly. And to make sure that these particular species of fish or life don't, are possibly do not go to extinct. Like, that's my biggest thing. I'm like, you know, I don't agree with going and taking corals out of the ocean or none of that. Like, I don't like it. Right. I want something that's, fragged off of something that's always been in a tank sort of thing. Even my fish that I buy, captive bred and I don't know, right? Like, I like that. To me, I think it's an opportunity that you may really flourish from, because you're going to be known for the woman who, kept these and reproduced them. And now this is how you do it. Yeah. It's going to be, right? Yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Either way, whatever decision you choose, it's your decision, right?
I think I'm actually going to message you later, because what I need is, I'm working on a site too, and I really need someone who has no knowledge to look at what I'm putting out as a whole and say, okay, this is cool, this is informative, I get this, I understand this, and I get that the whole point behind it is, yes, we can keep them easily, but leave the wild ones in the ocean. So
exactly, more than deaf. Just you're on Instagram, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Same Seahorse Whisperer, I think. Seahorse Whisperer. It might have an ER at the end, might not. I'm not really sure.
Okay, I'll find you. I'm actually gonna fight with my kids right now. I locked myself in the bathroom, but
no worries. But
I'm looking forward to your more streams from you for sure, and I'll definitely be here on Wednesday.
Yes, because I'm gonna. It will be this Wednesday. Will definitely be more Seahorse related, but you know how I roll.
Yeah, it's good.
Are you sure it's going to be Wednesday?
I'm sure. My opinion. I'm even gonna have I'm gonna start talking about the hippocampus, urida, and professional names and all. You just wait. It's going to be awesome. But
all right. Well, it was nice meeting everybody in here.
Yes. Thank you, Lisa.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Appreciate you. And
bye, Lisa.
Bye. Hey, my opinion. You here? Hey. No. So, do you use? I'm just curious. Do you use algae in your sumps, in your tanks, in any way, shape, or form, or not?
No.
No. Bunch of algae haters. So, what is your nutrient removal system? I'm curious. Or if you don't want
water changes.
Just water changes? Okay. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Well, I'm just starting out probably a year ago. I got a 55-gallon with HOB. Okay. So
nothing wrong with that. I'm curious because a lot of people have been asking me to work more on the macro series that I started. I know I've got 5 million series going, but yeah, because I have a lot of display tanks that are really pretty, but it's just funny because usually I use algae for the nutrient removal. So I was just curious how many other people did. And I'm guessing that if I had done this earlier, we'd have, more people talking about it. But I don't know. It's interesting to hear when people talk about whether they, prefer skimmers, water changes. There's so many different ways to do things that can get jumbled up, but I like my algae. So, you know. And I meant that's the other thing I meant to do is I was going to try to see if I could get my phone to work and literally walk through and show things, but apparently phones don't show up on this thing, so I'll end up having to just either carry the webcam or have the stuff prepared to screenshot. But at least we know I can make it work now. Yay. You know.
See, there's half the battle.
Yeah, exactly. And I appreciate you. And so, yeah, we'll go from there. But I really didn't have much to talk about. Let me see. I guess I could. Yeah, see, I can't even show the ways that I do use algae because I can't carry it around. So,
Well, I watched all your videos on it, so.
You're awesome. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. I actually have my little test kits out here because I only use API when I'm testing certain stuff, but I'm gonna probably cut this short and go work on actually making the videos. But this Wine Wednesday, I'm gonna need you there to help me because it's gonna be legit. Actually, at 8 o'clock, and actually work. I promise. So, anyways, I don't know. Thank you, and I'll probably miss it.
No, I'll be there. I'll sign on and try to get in the chat with you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to end this because now I kind of know how to do a few more things, but I appreciate all of you that helped me so much. And I will get this right, and I will start making, this fun, hopefully. So, and I think Kevin just came back in and out. Was there anything else you wanted to chit chat about? Because I was going to go make some videos.
Go make some videos.
Huh?
So go make some videos. I was just finishing my taxes and jumped on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Well, this Wine Wednesday, everybody please come back because I'm going to show you guys I really got this now. So
Wednesdays are difficult for me, so I won't ever be there live, but I'll be there afterwards.
Hey, it works. It works. We'll be ready for you. And
all right.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night, Kelly.
Night, of my opinion. Thank you. I really appreciate you.